We are going to do a normal scene for you. However, since there's no script, our performers have to make everything up. And it's really early in the show, so they're not warmed up yet. They are, well, they're getting there. But that's why we place this game early like we do. So Randy and Eli here are going to do a scene, but whenever they don't know what to say next, they will stick their hands up in the air like so, like they're waiting to be called on by perhaps a teacher. Natalie can't do it anymore. But when one of their hand is up, what you're going to do, Karina, since you're at the front of the line, is finish their sentence. And honestly, the less related it is to what's going on in the scene, the better. Because then they have to find a way to justify it, because that's their next line. Whatever you give them, they have to then use in the scene. Do you guys understand? Perfect. And when you're done giving your line, go to the back of the line, and we'll just cycle through as many times as they need lines. Do you guys understand? Perfect. This is a game called Lifeline. They, right over here, are the lifeline for these folks who are going to stumble through this scene. So all I need from someone in the crowd is a non-family relationship. So not brother-sister, not mother-father, more like coworkers or best friends or barber-client, something like that. Priests? I'm not going to take priests. I try and stay away from religion, usually. Anybody? Best friends. I did best friends. I said best friends. Something else. Keep yelling. Plumber. Excellent. Plumber client. Beautiful. Or co-plumbers. I don't really care. Go.
Man, would you look at that pipe? It's swelling. Is it supposed to do that?
Listen, Clyde. This is the 7th week of your apprenticeship underneath me. Clearly there's a problem. You should understand that by now, just by looking at it.
Well, I guess we were called here for...
Service.
No, but thank you.
I
We
love
were called
that.
here for service.
We'll have you up later.
Great. The poo backup.
The poo backup.
As plumbers, Clyde, the poo backup is the worst thing that we could be called out for. Now, we could be called out for the sink, for the dishwasher, sometimes even for pools, but the poo backup.
That's the real problem, huh?
Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, it's all those unflushable wipes, isn't it? That's probably what's clogging it. Here, I'll get underneath, you know, I get it on the apprentice.
Oh, no, wait. Here, first, you forgot the most important rule of unclogging pipes, and it's...
Contemplation.
Using gloves.
Using gloves.
Using gloves! Clearly you don't want to get your beautiful hands in there by themselves. You have to glove up, Clyde.
I can't get poo under my fingernails, you're right.
I mean, you really could, but we don't want you to. That's the point here. So yes, use your glove now. All right. What you need to do is with all the force of a tornado, just...
So I put spin on it?
This isn't baseball, this is plumbing. No, just come on, get in there.
Okay, alright. Okay, just in case something happens, let my mom know.
That I'm not ugly.
I'm not ugly. If there's one thing that I want her to remember me as...
Clyde.
I don't want to die.
Clyde. I would never lie to your mother. You know how much I love your mother. I would never do such a thing to her. Okay, listen. I have to be honest with you, Clyde. The only reason why you got this apprenticeship with me is because I'm really close with your mother, and...
What do you mean by close?
Well, I mean...
She was my favorite teacher in high school.
She was my favorite teacher in high school, and you know, in her math class, things really did add up.
Wait, I'm starting to have this add up for me too. So, the other night, when Mom said that she didn't have any guests over, but there were 2 wine glasses out, she really meant...
We were shaboodling.
We were spaboodling.
Clyde, okay, listen. The workplace is not the place to be bringing up these strange family relationships you have. Especially considering I'm already close with your mother. You know what? We should get back to the problem at hand.
You're right, yeah.
Meaning the leaking pipe that's
Fixing
right over
the
your
pipes.
head.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna forget this though. Alright.
As you shouldn't, I suppose, but okay, listen. I see that your technique there, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful technique. Clearly you learned this from your mother. But listen, you need to first remember that...
We left the tools in the truck.
We left the tools in the truck. What have we been doing this whole time?
I'm trying to use my bare hands apparently to loosen the
Bare hands, you put on gloves. Have you been using
I'm not
gloves?
the smartest apprentice. And you know said it's been 7 weeks, and I just can't catch on. Not everybody can be a pipe expert like you. I know that's why my mom loves you. That's why she never loved me. And now,
I'm higher than a kite.
I'm higher than a kite.
Clearly, Clyde, clearly. Listen, I'm gonna give you one more chance to be my apprentice. So what I'm gonna need you to do is
Drive to the hardware store and find a plumber's helper.
drive to the plumber store and find a hardware helper because, by God, Clyde, you're fired!
Wait, you want me to get my replacement?
That's the only thing you're good for at this point.
All right, so you're gonna fire me. Are you gonna at least marry my mom, or is this just gonna be a casual thing? Do I get to keep you as a dad? I don't know. I have no idea who you are to me anymore. And, you know,
No, go on, please.
no, I'm gonna go on, and I'm gonna stare longingly into your eyes.
Anything.
Anything.
Split your head open.
Yeah. Wait, I gotta go to the truck real quick.
We do have a lot of lead pipes in the truck, I will admit. Oh my gosh. Wait,
No.
Clyde, that lead pipe. That's the lead pipe I bought the day of your birth. Yes, I know at that time we had no formal relationship whatsoever. But it just so happened I bought that pipe at
It
Lowe's.
does say. Why? Why did you mark it?
I just had a feeling that day, Clyde. And now I'm having a feeling now. I've changed my mind, Clyde. In fact,
I gave you lead poisoning.
I gave you lead poisoning, Clyde.
Is that why I'm so stupid?
No, that's an entirely different problem, but I'm sure the lead poisoning does not help.
You know, if I'm not gonna be your apprentice, and you're not gonna make the first move on my mom,
The
then
moves have been made. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
make a move. Will you be my stepdad?
I can't. I'm your uncle.
I can't. I'm your uncle.
And scene! That's funny.
Awesome job, guys. Thank you.
Round of applause for our wonderful volunteers. Thank you, guys.
If you're keeping score at home, don't try and draw that family tree.
It's a stump, as someone
It's
says.
a stump, some might say. All right, so really good job, volunteers. I told you, they are always going to be the butt of the joke. It's usually Eli with the lead poisoning and whatnot. So we'll do that a few more times. There'll be opportunities.